This ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're leading. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. Throwing on first down is Brady. And in for the Steelers touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. What's that word again? Symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And that's checked down to Gordon. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Pulled in at the 24. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Newsome on the carry. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. Nifty. And now off to the races down the right side. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin. And the Broncos getting ready to go on 1st and 10. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free. But for a running back, that kind of encompasses everything right there. Terrific run, but he almost gets into the end zone. Remember, almost, didn't quite get there. Most running backs I know, they don't want to come out of the game now. They're screaming to the bench, call it again, I want to get into the end zone.
On 2nd down, Newsome, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. And he loses the football a second time. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense, I thought he may go the distance, to a big play for the defense.
And how about the emotions for the defense on that play? It broke big. It was going to be an absolute disaster for them, and it turns out they end up with the football. I don't know that they're exactly celebrating. Definitely plenty of relief, though.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. That is caught at the 7. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Melvin Gordon leading Denver's offense back out. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously, the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly against your body so people can't pop it out.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Broncos on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Bridgewater now. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. The ball comes out. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now
the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. KJ Hamler returning it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
You gonna like this?
And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
Milk bones?
None.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Steelers defense getting ready here. And they had the fumble return for a touchdown, and boom, they're right back out there again.
And you hear so many people talk about opportunistic defenses in today's football. Well, they make their own breaks because they work at it all the time. We've been at the practices, the drills where they're trying to strip the football, the takeaways. They're always working on it, and it paid off for them on the last possession.
Paid off. Now can they do it again? So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Bridgewater. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. To throw is Bridgewater. He'll get this one to Patrick. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Again, it's Newsome. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. You can talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver's offense ready to go again. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like? Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, Dickerson. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Dickerson on the handoff. Able to slither by. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's...
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now it's Carson. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Steps away to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs. Now it's Wilson. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. He'll field this at the 5. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returnable for Lockett. Oh, nice move. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll throw on first down with Unitas. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Play action. It's Unitas. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got it first and goal at the 6. Unitas will throw. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. All right, not the reason. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Unitas. It's caught. Lockett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. And they go play action with Unitas. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That catch good for only a couple. From the 27, Unitas. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. There you have it. Another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Eagles on first and 10. They're ready to roll. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble lost.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They get 10 more there. And I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Throwing is Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. He was unable to shake. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll run. It's Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Finding some room at midfield. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first. The Eagles on first and 10. They're ready to roll. Here's Hurts to throw. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to...
As Sanders has it poked free, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady, and he fires one incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for a
touchdown? And that's caught at the 2. Allen Lazard, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when...
And he loses the football a second time. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
And he's got it. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. To throw is Brady. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
The Eagles send out their punter now. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, now Brady pushes him over. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to get.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room because I just
And
delivered.
he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Now it's Haney. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots take. And here are the Lions now as they get set on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Swift. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down. I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Here's Goff. He gets this to Alizé Mack, the Notre Dame product. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
On play action, it's Brady.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got that. He's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They run the counter. Newsome. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. This is Thomas. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Thomas. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. They run with Thomas. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I know in most cases people think you throw the ball in this situation, and when they ran, it almost felt like a little bit of a surrender, maybe a give up. But I don't know if that's really the case. They might have been probing a little bit, checking the defense and filing it away for later. They might have something working later on.
The Cardinals unable to convert there on. So the Cardinals offense ready to go on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Newsome. They juked him, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They'll run on first down. Newsome. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Newsome on the carry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
On first down, Newsome. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Brady airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that's going to be incomplete. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Brady. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. I think it all came together.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. There to make the grab. Well done. You've defeated this Ultimate Challenge. Now, if there are stars